I know there's some nerdy rap shit, but shout out to this user 365 OTG that found this article from the source in 1996. I know it says 25 years ago, but it's 1996, and it asks a bunch of hip hop pioneers and legend, man. What would you like to change about hip hop? Right? Let's get into it. All right. So the reason why this is more interesting to me is because I want to see are the things that they asked for that they would like to change about hip hop, did it come to fruition? Do they still sound like things that you guys are asking for now, or do they go against what you guys are asking for now? All right. So shout out to Jizza from the Woo says there's too much I want to change to say, but I'm definitely tired of whack lyrics. It's 2025, 30 years later. A lot of us are still tired of whack lyrics, but it didn't go anywhere. It's actually pretty worse now, brother. Master A says the division between East and West. Now, remember, this is 1996, so that East Coast, West Coast shit going crazy, right? Master A says, particularly along the musical line. So he's saying hip hop now is way too regional. That was 1996, where songs can work only in certain regions. I'm thinking Master Ace would be happy to know now that the audience is asking for regional music again, but however the songs can work anywhere, right? We see that with West Coast sounds. We see that with Atlanta sounds, where you could take an Atlanta type record, play it in New York, it works. Now the audience is asking for people to lean more into the regional sounds now, but I think the audience wants that now because these songs can work anyway. So Master Ace, you'll be happy about that. Russell Simmons says, I like for people to have more than one emotion, okay? There needs to be more diversity and more balance in what's going on through a rapper's head. We need more creativity in the subject matter. Okay, this one in the last 30 years, I would say it's improved, in my opinion. There's still a lot of pushback, but when you get the Kanye West, the Drakes of the world, so many artists I can go through, the Kid Cudis, you know what I'm saying? I think it's changed. It's not just, I think people are rapping about emotions. Juice World, XXS Tentacion, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Bushwick Bill from Ghetto Boy says, the mainstream appeal, the fact that the music has to have a pop life to get airplay. I wish we could go back to our roots and just express ourselves. I hate to break it to you, Mr. Bill, but it's gotten worse. Sorry, brother. This shit's gotten worse. It's gotten, oh my God. It's gotten nastier, okay? Grand Pooba, okay, says some stability, health insurance, dental benefits. Okay. This one's sad because I hate to say it's gotten worse again, but on top of that, I'm one of the few people that I don't have the answers, but I keep asking, why don't rappers have unions? And everyone just looks at me like I'm crazy. One day I might do a long form YouTube about that. I'm sorry. Everybody's giving me the reasons why they shouldn't have unions. Nobody wants to talk about why it can work. Anyway, Kid Capri says, violence and disrespect. I want to see it go back to the beginning where it was about rhyming and fun. Kid Capri, it's I don't know. That's still there. I think that's part of hip hop. The gangster shit is part of hip hop. I think maybe Kid Capri, I would say if I was talking to you now, brother, is maybe we can get more of a balance, that is what it is. Crazy Legs, a rock steady crew, says, why does he says, people running around and portraying gangsterisms as an element of hip hop. So we got Kid Capri and Crazy Legs saying the same thing. Nowadays, I think it's a little better, especially in the mainstream. We're getting less gangster shit, but that's still there, especially people fronting like they gangsters. Funkmaster Flex kept it simple at the time. The East Coast, West Coast nonsense. So again, this is 1996. Pete Rock, the legendary Pete Rock said, I would move hip hop away from the influence in drugs and pew-pews that has become so important to today's music. We created the music, so we define its direction. Okay, so all four of them right there, less violence, less gangster shit, hardcore rap. Now I want to think from 1996 till now, has it gotten better? It's so weird because in certain phases I feel like it is, as far as the mainstream is concerned, and in certain phases I feel like it's not, right? Like you got New York drill sometimes, but then when I'm listening to the charts, it's like just poppy shit. So on the underground level in some of these urban cities, I think the Chief Keefs, the Chicago days, the New York days, that's still there. The legendary Dougie Fresh says, the credibility given to rap songs about gang stories and war stories and no love given to the other dimensions of hip hop. Gangster rap is only one real aspect of life. Everybody concentrating on one aspect of hip hop is eventually going to hurt it. So the legends was warning us, yo, and I think it could still be better, like I've said before. But I think some of these guys would be happy to have seen again the Kanye West, the Lupe fiascos, right? These guys, J. Cole's. They came in with different mindset. Sadat, people who are good should be monetarily compensated. Okay, so Sadat X wanted more of an intertwining between skill and compensation, and that's still tough. I think you can be really skilled, but you still got to play that corporate, pop game, But I don't think that's improved much. But I think it's a little better, right? It's still motherfuckers without a lot of talent that can make money in hip hop. It's a business. It is what it is. E40 says, we need to stop knocking each other. Everybody, East Coast, West Coast, needs to just soothe and kick back and get that allowance. Okay, so E40, that sounds like some shit E40 would say. He from the Bay, so Oakland, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. They tired of that, the West Coast shit. Diddy at the time said the egos. He kept it real simple. 1996, that I'm trying to figure out what Diddy would be thinking. Yeah, the egos make sense. Run DMC says to change the negative response the media is giving to hip hop right now. Run DMC always made positive records and always got respect. So I dig what Run is saying over there. You know what I'm saying? Coolio, it should be mandatory that artists get at least $1 on every record deal. Free and clear, non-recoupable. I actually don't mind that. But unfortunately, Coolio, we still are seeing bad record deals today. And the way the bad record deals are shaped, it's nasty work, Coolio. I'm sure you still, you know what I'm saying? You guys still know what I'm trying to say. It's still nasty work, but I feel like it's gotten better in the sense that because we let artists now flourish way into their late 30s, so they're able to redo their deals and have a lot more leverage. We see that with the big three. We see that with guys coming in. I think 21 Savage came in. I don't know if it was all truth. He said he came in the game owning his masters. All right, so, and then we got here Eric Sermon saying the record sales. So him and Diddy kept it simple. Diddy at the time, tough time for Diddy in 1996 with the East Coast, West Coast shit. So I see why he said the egos. And Eric Sermon just said the record sales. So I don't know if he wanted it up and down, but hey, hip hop's the most popular genre in 30 years, Mr. Sermon. So that's where we're at. I don't know. I found this really interesting. I'm gonna get to my other shit for the day, but this shit made me like cheese. Cheese found me. I was cheesing inside. You heard?